Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And Messi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Suarez might just make this.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the...
Shot, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pedro Neto is a player who's all... Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi considers his options. Pedro Neto. No way through.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Suarez. Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's looking wide. Iniesta. Pedro Neto is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Great chance here to level it up. Oh, off the bar! And that should get the job done. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's having a go! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Nigeria grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquez makes the interception. Nigeria finding their passes. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So he gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That has not gone well. Maldini. And it's Cannavaro. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, played right into his path. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lam. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Deftly away. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nigeria needing a change of fortune here. Neymar. Bullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Rijkaard. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. He's found... It's Ibrahimovic! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Santa Clara really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Messi with the short one. Zanetti knocks it into space. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Nice looking ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Nicked it back promptly. Nigeria have a free kick. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Neymar on a charge down the... He's got all! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lahm spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. O'Shea floated through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Santa Clara clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that is expertly dealt with. Not the most accurate pass. Batistuta. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 9, Ibrahimovic. Número 6,
Pele.
número 2.
No, that's been intercepted.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
That's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played.
Santa Clara can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's an imaginative pass. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? James calmly anticipates. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, just skips past his man. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick, great chance! And it's a goal! Nigeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nigeria disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Raul. Driving through the middle.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Bale. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been clubbed away. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now they can spring out of defence. Iniesta. Not the most accurate pass. Nice-looking ball. That is good alertness.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now there's a fight. And a chance! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's only too happy to take that back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Iniesta. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, they've got it again. Good ball, good take. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Played back. Pullet has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a quick one. Pullet. Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's in! Nigeria get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. A heavy challenge. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes till the break. Mbappe! He's on it, can he get away? Pullet. Iniesta. And they can counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Dembele. Oh, it's Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Raul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. Pullet. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Well,
the screen
the pickings
right now for
certainly have
information
been
on
rich
our
in this
shuttle
first
bus
half.
service.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Iniesta. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Iniesta. Nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance here to counter. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Suarez. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Can he get it through? And this is Del Piero. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, it's Dembele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through, has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pull it. Now it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi.
Substitution for Nigeria.
Nigeria have their third corner.
Number 22.
Ibrahimovic with the clearance.
Coming on the field, number 25, Raul. Number 6.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi. Zico! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Raul. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 7, Marquez.
Pedro Neto.
Number 9,
Thuram.
Neymar. Number
Closing in on the
18,
last quarter of an hour.
Suarez. Coming on
Maldini.
the field, number 8,
That has ended up in no man's land.
Number 20.
Oh, that's a key
Mbappe.
interception.
Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zico. It's Zico! Here's a chance! And he's done very well to... There could be trouble here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Rummenigge. Truly a man who will pass the test of time. About as smooth as it gets. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's got tall. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Beckham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's running through. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This is Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rummenigge. And that was nowhere near his best. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Trabzonspor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The ball goes in. And now they can clear their lines. Pedro Neto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nigeria with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. He won't be happy with that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, he rises, and he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now that looks a decent ball. Stood up well to him there. Messi is onto it in a flash. And he's quick to snatch it back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Aims beyond the defence. Out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedro Neto. Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Great vision. Costa Curta receives it in a wide position. That's not going far. He's played it back, spread it left. Costa Curta knocks it into space. Played. He's got it all. He's got a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is it.
It's Ronaldinho. And he shoots! They've done it! And the comeback is complete! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Donadoni looking to get on the end of this. Tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's a searching pass. And they're back on the ball again. Out towards the flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, nice touch.
2 added minutes has been
Ronald
indicated.
shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that'll be the last act of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. And here's Hullet. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Donatoni, he's found a way through. Referee's given a throw. Lam. Pedro Neto is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Has a look and plays it forward. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta. Can he get away here? Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And here's Messi. And that's been won straight back. Chiellini. Trabzonspor are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And it's Hullet. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more.
Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Schmeichel herring after the ball here. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Hullet. Costa Curta. Rijkaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Carlos delivers. Look at the space here. And here's Donatoni. This ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos.
Trabzonspor surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nigeria clearly...
And the shot! And that would have won it.
Hullet really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24.
We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to play it through.
Number 18.
Played into the box.
Suarez.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 2.
It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too.
Raul.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Played out to the right. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here.
Added time.
Nicely weighted ball. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's it. Nigeria pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his...
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. this to make it 1-0. Brilliant save from Alisson!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get it through? Oh, he's bustling through here! Pull it. Pedro Neto. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nigeria finding their passes. Oh, what a mistake! It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar's cross. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. First quarter of an hour gone. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is good alertness. And they can counter here. He's on it, can he get away? Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's a cute ball. Owen looking to get on the end of this. Another throw-in. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro Neto. Rijkaard.
Nigeria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
30 minutes gone. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. And this is... And it's Shevchenko. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting some... A header! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Now it's Owen. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a little off target. Picked out brilliantly, and Shevchenko! And he's there to get it away. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Tries to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Luis Suarez. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Out to the right. Neymar tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. Pull it. For Messi. And this is Iniesta. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Now it's Neymar. Vieira. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Pull it. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Thuram wins the duel this time. Vieira. Now it's Owen. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, no joy this time. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, well measured. Iniesta. Now there's a fine ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a...
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has found the way through. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 23. Van Nistelrooy. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. Dinks one through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ronaldinho gets into some space. That'll be a throw. Ronaldinho. And it's Beckham. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Maldini cuts it out. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Not the most accurate pass. Messi gets a good foot in there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who...
And a chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Luis Suarez. Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. And Hullet! Sticks it away! 2, and begun here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it into space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Rafael Leao, and Nigeria can counter now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? He has found the way through, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gakpo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Grimaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Iniesta. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Grimaldo. Here's Rafael Leao. Can he get on the end of this?
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Grimaldo. Rafael Leao. He is through here. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedro Neto did just about enough to come out on top. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Oh, that is asking for... And Messi! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant...
And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Fade over towards the opposite flank. Rafael Leao, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Tchouaméni, Guardiola. Here's Rafael Leao, Guardiola. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good ball, good take. Rafael Leao! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Carvajal. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Guardiola. Here's Rafael Leao. So we've reached the hour mark. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Grimaldo. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Pirlo. To Guardiola. Tchouaméni. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Guardiola. Pirlo. Can he get it through? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gullit receives it in a good position here. Grimaldo. He's picked his way through. Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Iniesta! Off the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 22, Iniesta. Number 24, Bullet. Number 23,
Shot could be on.
Pedro Neto. Coming on the field, number
Well, the
6,
defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Rivaldo. Number 19.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
Substitutions
lacking.
taking place.
There's the shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham!
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 18, Suarez.
And
Number
here's
10,
Maldini,
Messi.
delivered with swing.
Coming on the field.
Last-ditch
Number
defending, but
20,
that'll do.
Mbappe.
Well, there's no
Number
doubt that they
11,
want to win this, Peter.
Karl-Heinz
They'll have to
Rummenigge.
maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Xavi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Iniesta! Iniesta! Immaculate! A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Looking for the run. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross from Multi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes has been
Xavi.
indicated.
And Carvajal. Vigo. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Nigeria.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I personally like the look of the very impressive Miles Lewis-Skelly. Yes, he's a fullback, but he plays a hybrid role. He often finds himself in central midfield too, and that way he can control the game with his passing 1 minute, then all of a sudden he can just speed the game up with his running power. And I suppose you...
It's Neymar! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, what has happened here? Cross goes in there. Vieira. Timber. Wilshere. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Lewis-Skelly. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Messi. Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He stands tall and strong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Could be danger here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Saka. Still goalless at the moment. Eze has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Hullet producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's shifting through the... Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Opts to play it back. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Lewis-Skelly. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Thuram is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze for Rice. Ambitious ball here. Good ball, good take. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just 5 minutes left until the break.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. And it's Timber. Rice. Bergkamp. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he...
Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere. Eze. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Still
that
waiting for this to take off.
CCTV is now
It's
in
goalless
operation
at
for your
half-time.
safety.
And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Wilshere. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Timber. Wilshere. Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged the shot, surely! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Saka, and this is Wilshere. He must shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Probing pass.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Played in deep. Cross deflected behind for a corner. This their second corner of the game. Thuram clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Wilshere. Now it's Rice. Picked up. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, it's Bergkamp. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
10,
have their third
Wilshere.
corner.
Number 49, Luis
Keeper's
Gay.
dealt with that.
Number 7, Eze. Coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
22, Erdegaard. Number 33,
Pedro Neto
Calafiori.
skims
Number
one in.
18,
Good read, needed. Luis
Substitution in
Suarez!
progress.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Suarez really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gabriel cuts it out, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He can run onto that. Trossard could try cutting inside here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21, Bergkamp. Coming on the field is
Played out
number
wide,
29,
played back in.
Kai Havertz. Substitutions taking place.
He's in a good position here.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rummenigge, he shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nigeria are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous! And the shot! And it's in! Arsenal are level! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Timber. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Erdegaard. Passes short and sharp. And he has been fouled there. Decent hit from there. That's been drilled forward. Calafiori. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Rice. Vieira. Rice. Now Ødegaard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
What a... And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Hullet. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aimed in towards the centre. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Neymar. Pedro Neto. Now it's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. And they're quick to get it back. Pedro Neto. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Lahm makes the interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the right. Now the cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got the beating of his man. He's free, he has got space. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Iniesta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 18.
And we're underway again.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar
First half brought no goals.
Número 19.
Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pedro Neto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Iniesta! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Estrella de Amadora have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Beckenbauer gets into a good position. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Estrella de Amadora really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he skips past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi has a shot! Messi! Genius!
Well, clearly there was some serious talking done in that dressing room during the break, because they've started this second half with much more intent, and the captain's finish was sublime. Just the ideal tonic for the remainder.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Lam gets across and deals with it. Nicely shaped ball. No way through there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Bullet! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo running with the ball. And here's Yaya Toure. Lovely, now then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
This then to draw level.
Neymar, número 80. Ronaldinho, número 3.
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Gullit. Bruno Fernandes. Shot, surely! Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good run down the left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and... He's having a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Nigeria with the corner, they're first.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He has a look out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Fernandes. Toure gets a foot in here. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an imaginative pass. Out of play for a throw. And it's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Casillas claims comfortable. Well, that has not gone well. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Nigeria are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. Nigeria did lead.